What's up, guys? It is Maxwell here today to check out the war between Spartans Legacy and Reddit Omega with you guys. CWL invite week 4, another win for Sparta. 119, 113, so 4-0 right now for us, still perfect. And that is just the opposite of Reddit Omega, who are 0-4 now. So, yeah, certainly got a feel for those guys a little bit. GG's Reddit Omega, good war. Yeah, I mean, I hope they'll somehow find a way to recover and I don't know. But yeah, let's real quick, guys, check out the stats for this war. We're going to take 1 minute right here because I know some of you guys always want to see the stats. In case you don't, feel free to skip ahead and go straight to the gameplay. So yeah, as you can see, we went 3 out of 7 for 12v12. Red Omega only did 3 12v12 attempts, and if we go back here real fast and check out the map, they didn't even clear the 11s, actually left Hex 1 start, so yeah, it was a little bit of a mix of them. I think I'm not quite sure, but did they also struggle 10v12? I think I saw a couple of 10v12. We don't even have 10v12 in here. Well, um, that's a bummer, but I think they failed a couple of 10v12 attempts as well. Also, what kind of hurt them right here is the 3 dip fails, of course, 3 12v11 dip fails. We only had to dip once, that was successful. Then for the 10v10, 19 for 46. Yeah, definitely not what we're looking for. 41%. Can certainly do better on that. We're going to be looking to improve. Tower 10 is right now our weakest point in the clan for sure. So we're going to be working on that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really going to go over RO stats because as you can see, they are still struggling on all levels. So don't want to get too much into that. 11v11 was pretty good for us again. 10 for 16, definitely nice. And yeah, managed to get the 3 12v12 triples, left 1 base alive, 119 stars. The war was won, I think, maybe like 1.5, 2 hours before the end. I'm not quite sure. So yeah, in the end, also not all the 12s. Once again, just like last war, not all the 12s I think were going all out. Not everybody was helping planning anymore. I know that I, for example, switched off the attention already like 2 hours before war ended. So and went back to just trolling on voice. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's so much for the stats for this one. Let's get into the attacks. Okay, guys, for the attacks that I want to show you today, we're going to start things off on number 27, where we have got Yo-Yo coming in for this one with some Queen Ho action. And shout out to him for making fun of me once again this war. You know, sometimes it's tough playing with all these super good players who just make fun of you with your attacks. But no, I actually did not attack this base. Just like early in the war, Yo-Yo was on voice for a short time, and I was there, and I said I was about to call this base to Suilalo it, because it looked decent for Suilalo. And then later on, Yo-Yo tripled it, of course, with his Queen Ho. And so, like, later in the war, he came to me and he was like, I tripled it with Queen Ho, and you wanted to Suilalo it. But, yeah, no, that's just little bit of that smack talk that's gonna go on once in a while. So, great stuff to him, obviously, for taking care of this base. And yeah, not his favorite. Like, his favorite attacks are usually, of course, Sui Lalo and then Queen Charge Lalo. But for this one, he whips out the Queen Ho and makes it work on this base. So very nice stuff to Yo-Yo. In case you're wondering how I did inside this war, I tripled on my first attack. It was a cleanup. So yeah, my first attack triple. And then the second one I failed. Tried an attack that I maybe shouldn't have tried. I mean, one of our guys had an attack that looked really good. It just looked like he maybe could have done the timing of the Sui Blimp and the Sui Heroes differently, so that's what I did. But then I ended up not killing the Queen in an attack with 40 Hawk Riders. So yeah, my second attack was a pretty miserable fail. But yeah, at least was able to contribute 1 triple. So yeah, not quite the war I was looking for. But as far as the stats goes, it's pretty decent right now. I'm 5 out of 8, which is above average, I guess. It's certainly not great, but it's fine. And I'm gonna try to come back this week with another 6-pack. So we'll see what we can do. But yeah, right here, as you can see, Yo-Yo with a beautiful hit. Very nice queen charge, and then the Hawks. Beautiful. His queen actually does die in the end, but he swags 2 heal spells. So yeah, very nice stuff. Very nice stuff by Yo-Yo on this base. And there we go with the infinity sign. And the poison swag as well in the middle of the base. Very nice job. Okay, second attack for today, guys, is going to be Blast. With a fresh hit as well. By the way, Yo-Yo's attack was also a fresh hit. The Queen Ho, which we just saw. And then we've got Blast with another fresh hit right here on base number 24. And this one is interesting because you can actually walk an Expo. So 10 out of 10 doctors. Would not recommend that for base building, and Blast is certainly going to take advantage of that. He's also going to be able to actually walk the enemy queen. He's got a goblin down on the town hall already. I love that. In my opinion, that's something you should always do, and I still see so many people not doing it with like these town halls, of course, now in the corners, because people don't want to allow for crazy like battle ram value with the kill squads. So they put the town halls in the corner. So in my opinion, you should pretty much always dedicate a cleanup goblin for that very early, because it just saves you time and it saves you from a time fail. So yeah. Anyways, Blast takes care of the queen, uses his ability right here for the defensive CC, as he has like a baby dragon and 3 Valkyries engaging. He figures he's probably gonna need the ability, so just chooses to use it right there. And then we've got the Lalo coming in. He kind of misses the first Inferno here with his balloons, but they are eventually going to make their way there. The Battle Blimp is now in as well, and it's releasing the level... What's the max balloons now? Level 8? Level 7? I'm not quite sure. It's releasing the maxed out balloons. And they are making their way throughout the base here beautifully. As you can see, his queen still alive. Actually uses the king back end for cleanup there. Or some tanking that for the Tesla farm, Archer Tower farm. The queen actually gonna survive, and he's gonna be swagging a heal spell as well. And he's got a bunch of loons left alive. So definitely beautiful stuff here by Blast. Taking care of base number 24. That brings us to some 11 versus 11 action, guys. I have 2 ton 11 attacks which I want to show you today. First one is going to be by Tryhard right here. One of our French guys. Shout out to France. Vive la France, just overall. Gonna shout out the country because why not? And he's gonna be doing some Queen Ho as well, but on tunnel 11 this time. So far we've got 3 Queen charges, but don't worry, guys. We're also gonna have some Sui attacks still inside this video in case you were looking forward to that. So that should be pretty awesome. And yeah, we're gonna be checking it out. So Tryhard is gonna do a Queen Ho, as I already mentioned, and he starts his queen on the corner that is literally the furthest away from the enemy queen. So that would certainly be scary to me. Maybe it would be scary for some of you guys as well, because you of course definitely need to kill the enemy queen in a hawk attack. And he's got the beautiful E-Drag down there for funneling as well. I might have... Did I just completely miss that with my recording? I'm not sure. I'm just going to show the opening again times 4 speed, because that was pretty beautiful, guys. Watch the E-Drag right here. With the Teslas popping as well and all that good stuff. In case you didn't know, an E-Drag actually one-shots the Tesla. I didn't know that. Like, look at this. There we go. Boom, the first bolt, it one-shots Tesla. So I just thought that was a nice touch, and it definitely amazed me when I watched this attack. I haven't funneled with E-Drags that much yet, or shall we say not at all. So yeah, that was definitely something else there. And then he's going to be coming in with Battle Ram with some bowlers of his own. The BK is in there as well, so clearly he's forming like I would say medium-sized to a big kill squad here, because as I mentioned, he's got to go into the base pretty far to kill the enemy queen. And then, of course, the enemy king is there as well. So here he uses a beautiful, beautiful warden ability. The Battle Ram at this point, the Wall Wrecker, I should say. Why do I keep calling it Battle Ram? The Wall Wrecker has been popped. And he starts with the Hawks. And yeah, overall, it's just going to be hogging his way throughout the remainder of the space. We're going to go times 2 speed here, guys. And yeah. Very nice hit for sure. with the queen. I was just checking my notes here because I'm actually looking for something, but I can't really find it. Anyways, moving on to the next one, as this one here is over. As you can see, he actually loses most of his hogs, but a lot of his kill squad ends up surviving. Got some Valkyries there. He had some Valkyries inside the wall wrecker, and that's going to be able to clean up this base nicely. Next is going to be the hit on number 5, Loidos. Lloyd, the Australian, the madman, the crazy guy, the troll, he dropped a 6-pack as well. We had a couple of people 6-packing. I think I will just shout those out in the end of the video, if I don't forget, that is. And but yeah, Lloyd dropping the 6-pack on turn 11, Hex dropping another 6-pack on turn 11. Hex is 5 out of 6, 11v11 right now, so he's failed only once inside this season of CWL. He sit out in one of the wars. He sat out in one of the wars, but yeah, only one fails, so Hex definitely smashing it as well. And as I mentioned, Lloyd also with the 6-pack inside this war, with the small kill squad, and then Lalo. And this beautiful value right here kills the Eagle Artillery. The enemy CC comes out, a little bit of a strange CC in my opinion with the Loon and Baby Dragon. 10 out of 10 doctors, would not recommend it. King uses the ability. In case you guys missed that, he actually used the Warden ability early and then the King ability later. A noob like me would have gone for the Eternal Fist, aka using the King ability and then the Warden ability straight away. And maybe would have gotten less value, who knows. But yeah, the Queen uses her ability and then he's going to be starting as Lalo already. What a bonus. He even gets that X-bow down right there, and the Warden, check it out, is out of range of the cannon. So his Warden is actually going to be sniping one more air defense out of this base. And yeah, amazing value, as I already mentioned, for the kill squad. At this point, 1 heal spell left, along with 3 haste spells, and that's definitely going to be more than enough to take care of this multi-Inferno tower, as well as the backhand Wizard tower right here. Drops the heal spell now, like just going into the Inferno. And beautiful stuff with, once again, 2 swag hastes. This might be, I mean, we're going to have 5 attacks inside this video. This might be a new record for the most swag spells and 5 attacks in a CWL invite recap ever. Somebody should definitely do some research on that. It won't be me, though. And of course, we're going to be capping this one off with some 12v12 action from the master himself. Richard coming in for this one. Beautiful bowler bounce right here. Not quite fair play, but you know. In his second attack, I'm kidding, by the way, guys. Ooh, I should not make any more of these references because I heard there's been a bunch of accusations already. Servers are down, Sparta is struggling 10v10. Complete nonsense, of course. We've been, if you have really been watching us, we've been struggling 10v10 for like since the start of the season. So don't be silly. But no, I should not make any more fair play or not fair play references. Of course, Richard is fair play. Always has been, always will be. It's just, yeah, it wouldn't even cross his mind. But what I meant to say, he actually messed up a bowler bounce in either his first attack or a turn 11 attack. I'm not quite sure, or his second attack. I'm not even sure about the order of his attacks, although I was around the entire time. But yeah, no, he tried another bowler bounce, which he actually messed up, and he had to spend like 3 loons funneling. That's why it was especially funny to me that this bowler bounce worked beautifully. He meant to bounce both of those buildings. And yeah, Lalo coming in now. He's gonna have a dragon, 2 dragons, 1 dragon, 2 dragons, I don't remember, in his blimp to kill the queen. Check out this dragon, guys. We're gonna have the blimp pop right there. Yeah, he's gonna have 1 dragon and then some 4 loons in the blimp. First off, the dragon kills the baby dragon, then it kills the enemy queen as well. So that dragon definitely put in work right there. Amazing. Like, also, like, of course, just like not triggering the triggering the clan castle with air troops, which actually makes the lava hound stay inside and makes only the baby dragon come out, so his dragon cannot get distracted. Well, I guess that's in the nature of a suicide, but still, awesome stuff. And take a look at this overkill, guys. Beautiful, beautiful hit by Richard. We had 2 more Tunnel 12 triples. by a Mudkey and by Matt, but both of those were not so clean, which is why I decided to show this one. Would you guys like to see? I don't know. I kind of also want to show Matt's attack, but I guess let's just do this, guys. Let's just watch Matt's attack because we had Mudkey last war, and as we do that, I'm already going to sort of give my final thoughts. And we're gonna go ×2 because he's witch slapping, and I know some of you hate that, but Matt just deserves it. You know, he's such a great guy. It's a pleasure to have him in the clan, and yeah, so I want to show his attack as well. So there you go. It's my channel, so in case you don't want to watch witch slap, feel free to exit the video. Yeah, final thoughts on this one. I mean, of course, very happy with the war. 119 stars out of 120. Beautiful, definitely very happy about that. Beating Reddit Omega, always, of course, very nice, because it's like such a storied, you know, I learned. Thank you, Crunch. Such a storied clan as well, although they are struggling right now. It's always nice to win against Reddit Omega. Used to be like definitely in the conversation to be the best clan in the game some time ago, like season 1 or prior to season 1. So yeah, one of the real OG clans. Always a pleasure to play one of those clans, just like, I don't know, WHF, One Hive, yeah, and Reddit Omega. It's just like some of the OGs, and yeah, I mean, the war was, I don't know, in the beginning they were really hot on Tunnel 10. We were struggling, so we didn't feel that good, but then a bit later they had a really bad streak as well with their Town Hall 10s, and we sort of sobered up a little bit on our game. So the war was, it wasn't super exciting, it wasn't super close, but of course we were favorites to win as well, especially like with their record, with our record. Don't mean to be disrespectful, but just saying it how I see it. So yeah, here's the map once again for you guys, in case you wanna check it out. As I mentioned, their side of the map not so clean. I think some communication errors as well, with Hex's base being only 1 start. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed watching it, as always. And I guess I'm gonna see you guys next week. If you're watching this and you also watched my live stream, or you like the idea of me live streaming, let me know. I've sort of rewatched my live stream. I enjoyed streaming, but I don't know if I would do it on voice again, and I don't know if I would do it without music again, because I don't want it to be too boring. But also I don't know if I really want to do like this real Clash of Clans streamer stream where I have music and I talk all the time, because yeah, I don't know. Share your thoughts. Share your thoughts on streaming, on me streaming SL Wars in the future. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, the captain, the Prince of Sparta. We'll see you all later. Peace out.